Hey guys, this is Vlad and I'm creating this video to give you all a quick update on the injury I had. If you have seen my last video, you would know that I have torn my bicep tendon, but in case you haven't seen my last video, basically what happened was I was performing a calisthenics exercise called the planche. It's basically an exercise where you are holding your whole body weight in the air with your arms being fully extended. And as you can imagine, this is an exercise that puts a lot of stress in your bicep tendons. And also I was performing it in calisthenic rings, which makes it double as hard. So currently I'm 3 weeks after surgery, because when you get this kind of surgery, there are two routes you can take. There is the surgery route and then there is the non-surgery route. Obviously, with each route you decide to take, there are some advantages and disadvantages, but in my opinion, if you are young and you are physically active, it doesn't really make sense to go with the non-surgery route if you live at least in a first world country and you can afford to take the surgery. Because if you don't take the surgery, some of the disadvantages with going with the other route is you lose 20 to 30% of your strength, you lose a lot of your mobility, so you won't be able to fully rotate your forearm, and these are things that I wouldn't want to live for the rest of my life. And I'm sure if you're watching this video and you are an athlete having this kind of injury, you want to fully recover and come back to what you have been doing. So for me, even though there were some risks involved with surgery, I still decided to go with it. And if you're curious into what those risks are, the most common one is having nerve damage, so you might lose the ability to move your fingers. You might have numbness in your skin after surgery, and unfortunately this is something that I have been experiencing myself. So from my thumb all the way up to my elbow, I have some weird numbness. So whenever I'm touching it, I can feel that I'm physically touching it, but I can't feel the temperature of my finger. And this is something that I talked with my doctor, and he told me that whenever they do this kind of surgery, they have to move the nerves out the way to take the bicep tendon and reattach it. And what happens sometimes is that the nerve might get bruised, and it might take weeks to months to get back to normal. And it could be that it never gets back to normal, and that you have to do another surgery to basically open it up, give it more space so it can come back to normal. But now I want to show you what I can do 3 weeks after surgery. So I can hold it in a static position without any pain. I can also bring it down till here. If I try to bring it lower, then I feel some small amount of pain. I can also lift it a bit up, even though I was advised not to until week 6. But if I do it with assistance, this is all the way it comes up. The most difficult part right now is to rotate it. It's almost impossible because I get a sharp pain here. But this is something that will come with time. And in case you are also wondering what the scar looks like, this is what it looks like 3 weeks after. There is still some glue. Also, you might be wondering why I'm not wearing any sling or brace, because from what I have seen, most people wear it up to 6 weeks after surgery. But what I was told and advised by my doctor is to not wear anything, because from his experience, most people that are wearing braces and slings come back complaining that they have a stiff elbow. So obviously it depends on how successfully the surgery goes, but if it goes well, he always suggests to not wear anything, but you have to be extra careful to not accidentally start using your arm. Thankfully, it was not my dominant hand that it happened to. For most people, it happens to their dominant hand, and this is why they usually put them on brace and into a sling, so they don't accidentally forget and try to pick something up and it ruptures again. Yeah, so just want to make this short video to update you guys, and in case someone is watching that is going through something similar and you have questions or just want to see what the scars will look like, or what you can expect a few weeks after surgery. Hopefully I added some value. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Take care.